to unit number 11 for our Interpretive Trainers course. We're almost getting done with the course, and for this course we're going to look at creating a schedule of instruction for you to teach a 3-day course. I sent you a copy of training manual for the Corps of Engineers, and the training manual in it has schedule of instructions, and I also have attached blank schedule of instruction forms. This is where we put everything together that you've been working on for the past weeks or months, depending on who you are. So what I'd like you to do is to create a 3-day interpretive training event, and for that what I'd like you to do is complete the schedule of instruction for what you want to accomplish in your training for each of the 3 days. And so in the past I sent you a copy of the Corps of Engineers Interpretive Manual, which has schedule of instructions in it. And notice that we have, you know, the day, the times, put in coffee breaks, put in lunch breaks, put in the times for each of the things that you're going to do, and who's going to do them. And kind of figure out what you're going to do for 3 days. Now, I'm going to let you figure out who you want to do the training for. It could be a training course for a museum, and for museum docents. It could be for rangers at a park. It could be for volunteers. It could be for staff at a historic site or a cultural site. I'll let you figure out just who it is you've been asked to develop a training course for, and what the objectives are that they would like you to accomplish in your training course. So I would like you to kind of also write down for me the objectives that you want the training to accomplish, just like we've talked about in past units. But then what I'd like you to send me is a completed schedule of instruction for 3 days for the course that you would like to organize and present and teach to this group. And this is really your final assignment, because Unit 12 is really where I send you a list of references and materials and resources that you could pass on to the people in your training course. So this is really kind of the final exam for the Training for Interpretive Trainers course. So spend some time on it. If you have questions, you can email me, or we can Skype and talk. But this is where we begin to pull everything together. And remember, the schedule of instruction has the topics that you want to cover. You might be thinking about the kind of practicum activities you might want to do. You know, will there be a field trip? Will you take them out to walk a trail? Will you take them to a park? Will you give them an exhibit that they have to critique? These are all the things you need to think about as to what you're going to do for those 3 days. And also remember, in the schedule of instruction, we want to have a pre-test to see how much they already know about the subjects you're going to cover. And at the end, a post-test evaluation to see how much they actually learn to remember from your training event. So that's the assignment. And your final assignment is to create a 3-day training event. When you're done, save each of the 3 pages, send them to me. We'll have a look at them, and if we need to talk, we'll talk. And then if everything's fine, I'll send you Unit 12, which is kind of, again, a summary, and we'll wrap things up for you for this course. So that's what we have involved in this one. This is, again, Unit number 11 for the Training Interpretive Trainers course. And if you have any questions at all, just get in touch. And I'll be looking forward to see what your course looks like.